I walked past this bench in my neighborhood for years without seeing it. Then one day, someone who knows my taste in beauty pointed it out to me. Now, every time I go by it, I get a little jolt of pleasure, both because the bench itself is wonderful, and because I know someone else sees it too. Oscar Wilde said, "We are all lying in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars." We can look for and find beauty in even the most unpromising circumstances. But it takes practice to be present, pay attention, and find something to appreciate. Here's an exercise you can try. Take a 20-minute stroll. Doesn't have to be anywhere special. Your walk home from the metro could work. Walk for 5 minutes, then stop and look around you. Check out the colors and textures on nearby surfaces. Notice the big shapes, the patterns of light and dark. Hunker down and check out the view from a lower perspective. Find something to admire in that spot. Walk, stop 3 more times. I promise that you will enjoy it, that you'll feel calmer, more present, and more connected to your environment. Maybe you'll even make a new friend, the way I did with my neighborhood bench. The more you invest in the habit of noticing and appreciating beauty, the more you will develop your own way of seeing the world. You'll find yourself seeking and seeing the colors, patterns, and textures that appeal to you in all sorts of unexpected places. Don't be surprised if your attitude towards the world becomes more tender. You'll experience a desire to protect, conserve, and nurture those places and things that bring beauty into your life. And I'd like to encourage you to feel entitled to your own aesthetic and to be fierce in cultivating your own taste. I hope you'll also stay open to being surprised by beauty in ways that you can't anticipate, and that you'll occasionally let yourself see beauty through other people's eyes as well. The impulse to share beauty carries the potential for connection and healing. This past September, I wrote in my blog, "If anything I produced ever truly made someone's life more bearable, if it ever lent strength or imbued meaning in the face of struggle or loss, that would be genuinely something beautiful." A few weeks later, after a young man fired shots and then killed himself in the library at the University of Texas at Austin, I received a comment on that very post. Quote, "I experienced a tragedy today and Googled, 'Show me something beautiful.' This blog has made me feel a lot better. Just letting you know. Well done and peace be with you." Unquote. The comment's IP address was for a server at UT Austin. Here's another exercise for you. If you see something beautiful near you at work or at lunch, on the bus, or even online, share it with somebody. Point it out to them. Try doing that once a day for a week. It takes courage to share your aesthetic point of view, but the rewards are many. You'll be amazed at how conversations develop, how sharing appreciation for the world builds mutual trust and respect between people. There's a curious thing that happens once you're in the habit of noticing, appreciating, cultivating, and sharing beauty with others. You'll find that you're going to want to start creating beauty. You're going to want to sketch or sew or sing. You're going to want to decorate or build or cook. So honor that impulse. Be brave. Make something. Don't worry about it being perfect. Don't even worry about it being good. The act of creating is beautiful in itself. Beauty is not a commodity. It cannot be owned, but it can be shared. Beauty is not scarce. It is abundant, and it's everywhere. Beauty is not a zero-sum game. The beauty that I enjoy does not diminish anyone else's enjoyment. Beauty is not an elitist enterprise. Anyone can appreciate it. Anyone can cultivate it. Anyone can contribute to it. Beauty is not skin deep. It is soul deep. Learning to seek, share, and create beauty, we enrich our spirits and reveal ourselves to one another. We make connections, heal wounds, and build communities. We become adornments to the world. I started my blog because I needed to find the beauty in my life at a time when things were difficult for me. Day after day, I found one thing to celebrate and share with others. And gradually, my life was transformed. I wanted to make things. My daily photographs became raw material, and my business of artisan silk scarves, Kelbell, was born. In a very real way, Beauty saved my life, and if you let it, it can save yours too.